Hi everyone. So this week we talked about interactive technologies, and I have experienced a lot with interactive technologies while I was in elementary school, while I was at my internships, and even here in college. I remember about my fifth grade year or sixth grade year was when we started to use whiteboards a lot. I really enjoyed them, and I felt like it really connected with students with the classroom and with the content we were learning. While it was easy to use tests and activities, I think this one really connected us with technology and started to develop our technological skills from a very young age. Um, the most My favorite of the whiteboards was the Turning Technologies whiteboards. I thought they were all really cool and they all had a lot to offer. Some of them even award winning. Um, And my favorite interactive app that we have talked about is kind of a tie between Kahoot and Seesaw. I've always really loved Kahoot, and I use it a lot for lesson plans and things like that. And I loved playing them when I was in high school and in college as well. But I also really enjoy Seesaw. I recently went to the Kansas Teacher of the Year presentation, and one of the applicants, or one of the award winners, said that she used Seesaw in her classroom to interact with children in many different countries, one of which was Nigeria. I thought that was amazing. And one in Shanghai, she was able to communicate with those students, and those students were able to communicate with each other, which is so important because worldly connections are going to be really important for children, especially with the technologies that we're going towards. If I had to use one for my future classroom, though, it would be definitely Seesaw. That way that I can teach children how to communicate with those who are in different countries and different situations with us. And it's also a really good platform for communication between students themselves and students and their parents as well, and the teacher to parent communication all in one platform. I actually really liked the article that we read about clickers. I think that clickers were one of the best things that I ever experienced when I was in middle school and high school. Everybody tended to do much better on clicker assignments, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I think maybe it's because we're more engaged, and I think their article proved that as well. I do think I'd love to utilize clickers in my future classroom if they're still around by the time that we get to there. Hopefully they're improved to a much better technology and is more appealing for everyone.